What's good, everybody? It's your boy King Killer back here today with another video. Thank you guys for dropping by. So in today's video, we have our first major trade of the year as Kyrie Irving alongside Markieff Morris have been traded to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks. And yeah, this came out of nowhere. Kyrie requesting a trade on Friday came out of nowhere. And I think I was driving home, and when I got back to the house, I checked my phone and I seen Kyrie said he requested a trade. And I think this was the day after that the Celtics blew them out. So the Celtics literally sent Kyrie to the front office and demanded a trade. But yeah, he has been traded, and it's crazy because after everything that went on, all the drama that went on in Brooklyn, he said, I wanted to stay. After Kevin Durant requested a trade, Kyrie said, you know what, I hope he comes back. I want to win this thing. I think we can do it. And after all of that, he ends up requesting a trade. So that is just crazy. And he ends up getting traded to the Dallas Mavericks of all teams. This is definitely going to be a crazy experiment because obviously these two guys are ball dominant players. So one of these guys is going to have to take a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a backseat role. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Kyrie Irving because, you know, I don't think Luka is going to be slowing down anytime soon. He's only 23. Kyrie is 30. But we are going to be moving Luka to the shooting guard, and we are going to be moving Kyrie to the point guard. And I do want to go ahead and make Christian Wood a power forward. So definitely this team is going to get crazy come playoff time just because Luka is so fun to watch. And I'm not going to lie, Kyrie is fun to watch as well. As you guys know, he's probably one of the best ball handlers in the NBA and NBA history actually in general. But taking a look at the rest of the team right here, we do got to go ahead and make a couple of moves. I would like to go ahead and try to get a better backup center just because I don't really want JaVale McGee starting for us. I mean, I wouldn't really mind it either, but I think we could go ahead and probably get somebody. So I do want to go ahead and make a couple of moves before the season does start, but this is so crazy. It doesn't even seem real. Kyrie Irving is a Maverick. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments. Did you guys expect this? Because I know a lot of people expected him to go to the Lakers, but I kind of thought, honestly, if we're being honest, I really thought the two teams he would have gone to would have either been Phoenix or probably the Clippers. I don't know why I just seen the Clippers like coming in and making a move. But real quick, before the season does start, I do want to go ahead, probably get a better backup point guard. I think I'm going to be good at the shooting guard, maybe a better backup small forward. Power forward, I think I'll be all right with. I don't really mind running Markieff Morris for like 10 minutes a night. And I do, like I said, I do want to get a backup center. So I'm going to go ahead and start finding some trades that I like. And I will just catch you guys when I find a trade that I like. All right, so I'm going to see if the Spurs will accept this trade. I'm sending them Jaden Hardy, Maxi Kleber, a first-round pick for Jakob Poeltl. And I think he would actually be a really good fit in Dallas. So do they accept this trade? And boom, they do. All right, and I think the last trade that I'm going to be making is sending Dwight Powell to the Charlotte Hornets and bringing back Dennis Smith Jr. to the team. So welcome aboard. All right, so for the rest of season number 1, this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Kyrie Irving, Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr., Christian Wood, Jakob Poeltl. Off the bench, we got Josh Green, JaVale McGee, Dennis Smith Jr., and Reggie Bullock. And taking a look at system proficiency for this team, it is going to be 4 stars balanced. Is anything better? No, it is not, so we will run with that. And then taking a look at the shot tendencies, we're going to up Kyrie's a little bit to a 90. Christian Wood could stay at a 70. Poeltl could go up a little bit to about a 60. Hardaway could stay at a 65. McGee could stay at a 65. Bullock could definitely go up a little bit to a 55. Josh Green can definitely go up to about 62. Dennis Smith Jr. can go up a little bit to a 55. And I believe that's everybody. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and simulate the rest of season number 1. And definitely can't believe that Kyrie Irving is a Maverick. It's just so crazy how just a week ago everything was good. He was saying he loved Brooklyn and all this and that, and now he is a Dallas Mavericks. But as a Celtic fan, I know what it's like to have Kyrie Irving say he wants to be somewhere and then next minute he wants to dip. So don't worry, Brooklyn fans, I feel your pain. But we are going to go ahead and actually want to simulate one game real quick just to see what happens. And against the Jazz, we end up blowing them out as Kyrie and Luka combined for 50 points. Kyrie dropping 18 and then Luka dropping 32, 12, and 9 with 4 steals. This is definitely going to be a fun season. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate, and I will catch you guys at the end of season number 1. All right, so we are here at the end of season number 1, and surprisingly, Luka doesn't win MVP. That goes to Giannis. Paolo winning Rookie of the Year still. Mathurin winning Sixth Man. Nicholas Claxton winning Defensive Player of the Year. Segun winning most improved player, and then Mike Budenholzer winning coach of the year. And taking a look at the All-NBA teams, Luka makes All-NBA first team. That's what I like to see. And then does Kyrie make it? Kyrie does not make it. And what about defensive team? Luka makes the defensive team. Okay. And nobody else on here makes it. So taking a look at where we finished on the year, we ended up going 49-33. That's not too bad. We are the second seed in the West. And I think the record with Kyrie, because I think currently they're 28-26, so we only lost, what is that, 7 games, and we won 21 games, so 21-7. Not bad for the rest of the second half of the season. But taking a look at the player stats for the year, Luka led the way with 32 points, 9.5 boards, and 9 assists. Kyrie with 26 points, 4 rebounds, and about 5 assists with a steal a night. And then Christian Wood with 17 points and 8 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 13 points. Was he efficient? He wasn't efficient. Okay, so we might have to look to try to trade him, maybe attach a first round pick in the offseason. Jakob Poeltl with 10 and 9 rebounds, not bad, with a block a night. Okay, like to see it. Josh Green with about 9 points off the bench. Was he efficient? Okay, I like his field goal, but he needs to get that 3-pointer up a little bit and his free throw, but not bad. Dennis Smith Jr. in his returning season to Dallas, he averaged about 8 points and 4 assists, not bad. Reggie Bullock with about 6.5, and then McGee with about 6 and 4 off the bench. So not too bad. And we are coming over here, and we will be facing the New Orleans Pelicans, who's always scary to face. Did they add anybody new? They did not. Okay, so they didn't really add anybody new, so we are gonna go ahead and simulate the round, and I'm hoping that we can win, as we do win in 6 games. Kyrie with 20 points in his first game, as we did win by 6 points, and Luka dropped 32, 10, and 11. And then game number 2, we did end up winning. We scored 172 points. I've never seen that many points in a game. We dropped 172, almost dropping 40 in every single quarter. I've never seen that before. Luka with 43, 13, and 15. Kyrie with 35. Christian Wood with 24. Poeltl with 22. Green with 16. McGee with 14. Hardaway with 8. Dennis Smith Jr. with 6. And then Bullock with 4 points. That's crazy. I ain't never seen 172 points in a game before. Okay. Game number 3, we ended up losing by 2 points, but Christian Wood dropped 21, and then Luka with 18, and Kyrie only dropped 15. Game number 4, we did end up losing, Luka dropping 39, and Kyrie only dropped 15. Game number 5, we did end up winning by 7 points, as Luka dropped 28 and Kyrie with 21. And then game number 6, we did end up winning, and Luka dropped 32 and Kyrie dropped 24 points with 7 assists. So we are now facing the Golden State Warriors. Did they add anybody new? I don't think they did. Nah, they have the same squad. So we are going to go up against Kyrie's old rival, Steph Curry. And boom, just like that, in 6 games, we win. And we are now in the Western Conference Finals. So game number 1, we ended up losing by 4 points. Kyrie dropped 24, Luka with 23, 13, and 11. Game number 2, we ended up winning. Luka dropped 33, 13, and 12. Kyrie with 28 and 6. Game number 3, we did end up winning by barely 3 points. Luka with a 29-point triple-double. Oh no, he didn't have a triple-double. He had 29 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. And then Kyrie with 21 points. And game number 4, Kyrie dropped 27 and Luka dropped 23, 13, and 12, as we did win. And then game number 5, we did lose, and Luka dropped 24, 11. Kyrie with only 13 points. Okay, maybe that's how we lost. And then game number 6, we did end up closing them out, as Luka dropped 37, 13, and 15. And then Kyrie dropped 12. Oh, Kyrie's kind of in, I don't know, 12 points. That's not very Kyrie-like. But we are facing the number 1 seeded Denver Nuggets. And okay, so they're starting this guy. Is he a rookie? Yeah, he's a rookie. So they don't really have a good shooting guard. Oh, they traded for Clint Capella. Who did they trade? Oh, I think they traded KCP. Okay, so they traded him. Did they get anybody else? Doesn't seem like it. But Clint Capella on your bench. So we are going to go ahead and actually simulate game by game, as we do win game 1 right here. Luka dropping 23, Kyrie dropping 19, with Tim Hardaway Jr. dropping 21. Game number 2, we do lose, as Kyrie dropped only 12 points. Come on, Kyrie, step it up. Luka dropped 29, 4, and 9. Game number 3, we did end up winning by 10 points. Let's go. Kyrie, okay, stepping it up. 26 points. Luka with 26 points, not bad. Game number 4, and we do go up 3-1. So Luka dropped 30, 10, and 11. Kyrie with 23, 4, 3, and 3. Ooh, he has 7 turnovers. Okay, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that, but we are gonna go ahead and simulate. Are we gonna be facing Boston in the finals in year 1 with Kyrie? And boom, just like that, we are in the finals in year number 1 with Kyrie Irving, as we did win game number 5 by 21 points. Kyrie dropped 31 and Luka dropped 31. 62 points between these guys. That's nice to see. And facing the Boston Celtics, Kyrie's old team, his rivals. You know he hates Boston. I don't know why he hates Boston so much, but did they add anybody new? Doesn't look like it. So we are gonna go ahead and simulate game by game. So game number 1, they win. Okay, Tatum dropped 40 points, Kyrie with 24, Luka with 23, 13, and 10. Game number 2, okay, we end up tying up the series, winning by 5 points. Christian Wood dropping 30 and Luka with 27. Kyrie only dropped 9 points as he goes 4 for 18. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, game number 2, we do end up winning by 20 points. Kyrie dropped 27, Luka with 26. Come on, go up 3-1 right here, baby. Come on, you know you want to. They tie it up. They go up by 8 points. Okay. All right, Luka dropped 28. Kyrie only dropped 16 points. Come on, Kyrie. I'm gonna need like a 40-point game from you. We lose by 4 points. Come on. Kyrie dropped 26. Luka with 35. And then game number 6, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate with Simcast real quick. But we can't lose this game. I don't want to lose. I kind of want to win it in year 1. I think that'd be pretty cool. And we are making a little bit of a comeback. And it's only a 6-point game. Okay, it's a tie game. Going back and forth right now. I kind of want to hop into this game. You know what? I'm going to hop into this game. I don't really hop into games. All right, so we're putting in the starters right now. And it is a tie game. We only got a minute 20 to go. So watch the corner, watch the corner. So we got to get the starters in real quick, as Tatum's going to hit a pull-up. Oh, no, he missed. Okay, we caught a break. So we don't have Kyrie out on the floor. He didn't foul out, right? Oh, my God, he fouled out. No way. All right, so Luka's going to have to try to carry this and force a game 6, as we're going to go ahead and dump it into Christian Wood right there. Tying, oh, actually, no, going up by 2 points with a minute left. So definitely got to play some defense right here. But I can't believe Kyrie fouled out. What are the odds he fouls out? But we are going to be bringing in Dennis Smith Jr. as Tatum just crosses Tim Hardaway Jr. up, misses it, and we caught another break. Here we go with 5 seconds left. I'm going to ask for a screen. Luka, come on. Floater all the way. No, he got blocked. Okay, we have 1.4 seconds left. Come on. We got to hit a shot right here. We could put a dagger on them right now. All right. Hardaway Jr. inbounding the ball. Right here, come on, wide open, Luka. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, he goes in. I wasn't expecting that to go in. Just gotta play some defense real quick. Don't let him get a 3 off. Please don't let him get a 3 off. No, oh my God, that could have been a foul. He misses. All right, we catch a break. We catch a break, and just like that, we are gonna be forcing a game 7. All right, so just like that, we do force a game 7 as Luka dropped 50 points to force that game 7. Kyrie did foul out, but he did have 18 points, and then Christian Wood had 22 and 7. So game number 7, it all comes down to this. Who is going to win? I really hope we can win this in the first year. And it's a pretty close game so far, definitely being competitive. And we are starting to break away a little bit as we are up by 20 points with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Come on, don't blow this lead. Just like that, we are going to end up winning. And boom, we are now the NBA champions as we do win it in year number 1. Kyrie Irving is now a 2-time champion. Luka is a 1-time champion as he did win Finals MVP, averaging about 31.5 points, 9.5 boards, 11 assists, 1 steal, 55% from the field, and then 47% from deep. So checking out the box scores, Luka carried away with 32 points. Kyrie only had 13 points this game. Okay, but he did have 7 assists and 4 rebounds, and he only had 1 turnover. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it back with this team. I'm gonna see if I can try to make some improvements actually, because I think some people are up for their contract extensions. Like Kyrie, we have to offer him a new one. Christian Wood, we have to offer him a new one. Actually, we do have to offer a lot of people new contracts. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make some moves, and I will just show you guys the start of season number 2 when I have everybody signed and ready. All right, so real quick before the season starts, I want to see if they'll accept this trade. So I'm sending them Daniel Tice, who I just recently signed, a 1st-round pick to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Willie Hernangomez. Do they accept this trade? And they don't. What if I threw in a 2nd-round pick? And boom, they accept the trade. All right, so for season number 2, this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Kyrie Irving, Luka, Hardaway Jr., Christian Wood, and Jakob Poeltl. Off the bench, we got Josh Green, Willie Hernangomez, Seth Curry, who I signed, and then Derrick Rose, who I also signed. And then taking a look at the system proficiency for this team, it is going to go ahead and remain balanced since nothing is better than 4 stars. And then taking a look at the shot tendencies, Kyrie can drop a little bit to a 95. Christian Wood could stay at a 75. Jakob Poeltl could go up a little bit to a 60. Josh Green could stay at a 65. Hardaway Jr. could drop a little bit to a 65 as well. So can Willie Hernangomez. Actually, he could drop a little bit down to a 60. Curry could definitely go up to about a 60, and then Derrick Rose can drop a little bit to a 60 as well. So we will be running it back, like I said, with this team, and I'm hoping we can go maybe around 60 wins with this team. But I'm hoping that Kyrie doesn't regress too bad, because in the Brooklyn Nets rebuild that I did not too long ago, he ended up only averaging about like 18 points after the year number 1, where he averaged like 25, 26. He only averaged like 18, 19 points, I think, for like the next 2 seasons. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen with this Mavericks rebuild. So we are going to go ahead, and I want to simulate the first game just to see how we do. And we do end up winning by 10 points. So Christian Wood dropped 29, Luka Doncic dropped 28, and Kyrie dropped 27. So all 20s for the big 3 in Dallas. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and simulate, and I'm excited to see a full season of Kyrie and Luka on the same team. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate, and I will catch you guys at the end of season number 2. All right, so we're here at the end of season number 2, and taking a look at where we finished on the year. We ended up going 51-31, so good enough for second in the West. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did expect a little bit more, maybe like 55 wins, 56 wins, but I'll definitely take it after Kyrie and Luka did play a full year together. And taking a look at the player stats, Luka with about 28 points, 10 rebounds, 11.5 assists, not bad. Kyrie Irving with about 22.5 points and 5 assists, and he had a 50-40-90 season, so I would definitely take that. Christian Wood as our third option, averaging about 18 points and 9 rebounds. I would definitely take that. Tim Hardaway Jr. with about 10.5 points. Was he efficient? Okay, so we see a big improvement from Tim Hardaway Jr. as he went up in both field goal and 3-point percentage, and even free throws. So I would definitely take that. Josh Green with about 10 points. Jakob Poeltl with about 9.5 and 9 boards. Seth Curry with about 9 points, and you already know he was really efficient, shooting 48% from deep. Willie Hernangomez with about 7 and 7 off the bench, and then Derrick Rose with about 6 points and 3 assists. Wasn't really the best from the field or the 3-point line, but hey, he's a legend. You can't disrespect Derrick Rose. And yeah, so taking a look at who we are facing in round number 1, we actually were the 2nd seed last year too, and we did end up winning. So we are facing the Los Angeles Lakers, a team Kyrie was quote unquote supposed to go to, but obviously he did not go there. So we are taking a look. They do have a couple of new players. They even brought back Jordan Clarkson, and this team doesn't really look that scary. I mean, nah, it doesn't look scary at all. So we are going to go ahead and simulate the round, and boom, just like that, we do end up sweeping them. So real quick, showing you the stats: Luka dropping 26, and then Kyrie with 15, Christian Wood with 19. Oh, actually that's game number 4, but game number 1 we do end up winning. Christian Wood with 24, Kyrie with 19, and Luka with 17. Game number 2 we ended up winning, 29 for Kyrie and Luka, and then 19 for Willie Hernangomez off the bench. Game number 3, Luka with 27 and 14, and then Kyrie with 22, 6 and 6. And then you guys already seen game number 4. So we are facing the Minnesota Timberwolves in game round number 2, and they didn't really add anybody else either. I believe they added Javon Carter, Markieff Morris, Jermichael Green, but nobody really too important that stands out. So we are going to go ahead and simulate this round, and ooh, I thought they were going to come back for a minute, as we do take down the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kyrie in game number 1 dropping 35 and 10, Luka with 22, 15 and 10. Game number 2, Luka dropped 39 and 10, Kyrie with 24. Game number 3, we ended up losing as Luka dropped 37, 7 and 7, and Kyrie dropped 21. Game number 4, we did end up winning as Luka dropped 24, 10 and 10, and Kyrie dropped 23. Game number 5, we ended up losing. Luka dropped 26, Christian Wood with 22, and then game number 6, we did end up closing it out as Kyrie dropped 32 and Christian Wood dropped 23. And Derrick Rose, shout out to Derrick Rose, dropping 22 points off the bench. All right, so once again, we are taking on the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. Did they add anybody new to the team? I mean, they added a couple of players, but nobody really that stands out. And yeah, we are going to go ahead and simulate. Can we go to the final once again with Kyrie and Luka leading the way? And we do, as Luka wins MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, almost 12 assists a night. And we are facing the Boston Celtics once again. But real quick, taking a look at the box scores. Game 1, we did end up winning. Kyrie dropped 36 and 7. Luka with a 27-point triple-double. Game number 2, we lost, but Christian Wood dropped 22. Who's that? Josh Green dropping 17 points. Game number 3, we ended up winning by 20 points. Christian Wood with 30, Kyrie with 28, Luka with 23. Game number 4, we ended up winning. Kyrie and Luka dropped 19 and 32. And then game number 5, we did lose by 1 point as Kyrie dropped 34 and Christian Wood dropped 28 and Luka dropped 24. And then game number 6, we did end up closing them out and we did win. Kyrie dropped 29 points and then Luka dropped 37, 9, and 11. So we are facing the Dallas Mavericks. We are facing the Boston Celtics once again in the NBA Finals. Did they add anybody else? They added Terrence Davis, and I believe that's about it. I don't really think they added anybody else. And yeah, I'm pretty confident going up against this Celtics team. So we are just gonna go ahead and simulate game by game. So game number 1, we do end up winning by 3 points as Kyrie dropped 23, Christian Wood with 21, and Luka with 19 points, I believe. So game number 2, we are gonna simulate, and we do win in a blowout. Kyrie dropped 42 points and 7 rebounds. You love to see it. Josh Green with 25. Game number 3, they do win by 1 point. Luka dropped 27, Pirtle with 21, 7 and 9. He almost dropped a triple-double, and then Kyrie with 18. Game number 4, they end up tying it up. Luka dropped 40. Kyrie only dropping 9 points, and he fouled out. You don't want to see that. Kyrie and the Mavericks end up losing game number 5. Christian Wood with 18, Luka with 30. Kyrie only dropping 12 points, and he fouled out again. How did you foul out? Okay, so after being up 2-0, we just lost 3 straight. Come on, we can't lose. Come on. We're not about to lose, right? We're going to force a game 7 just like last year, right? Come on. Pretty close game so far, and we are looking like we're kind of taking control. Not really. We are only up by 1 point. Do I really want to jump in? You know, I'm going to let it play out. And okay, so we do end up winning by 2 points, barely winning. Kyrie dropped 32, Luka with 22. So it all comes down to game number 7 once again, just like last year. We do start off the first quarter not too bad, but we did start off losing. Third quarter, there we go. We got to kind of pick it up. We are down by 15, down by 18, down by 15. Come on. I don't think we're coming back. Okay, no, we're not going to come back. So we do end up losing in 7, but you know what? It's all good. We did win in year number 1, so I'm satisfied with that. But taking a look at the box scores, Kyrie dropped 26 and 7, Luka dropped 27, 8, and 12, and then Christian Wood dropped 18 and 8 rebounds. So yeah, that's going to go ahead and that's going to wrap it up for this video. But let me know what you guys think. Kyrie Irving is now a Dallas Maverick. It's so crazy to think that like I said, just not too long ago, he was happy in Brooklyn. You know, they went on that one stretch where they won like 17 out of like their 20 games. So it's not like they weren't a contender. So I really don't know why Kyrie wanted to leave. Did Boston really beat him that bad that he had to go demand a trade? I don't know. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Mavericks fans, Nets fans, or just NBA fans in general. But anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. Appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all next time. Stay safe. Peace.